ever wondered how billionaires think about money? How do they grow their wealth and make smart financial decisions? Today, I'm going to share with you the most powerful money lessons I've learned from billionaires' lessons that have completely changed my life. And if you apply them, they might just change yours too. So stick around until the end because I'll be revealing one of the most surprising secrets that ultra-rich people use to build and protect their wealth. Money lessons from billionaires that changed my life. 1. The power of thinking long-term. The first and most important lesson I've learned from billionaires is this: think long-term. Most people focus on instant gratification, getting rich quickly, buying things they don't need, or chasing the latest trends. But billionaires, they play the long game. They invest in things that will pay off years or even decades from now. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He started investing when he was just a kid, and he never stopped. He once said, "Someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago." That's the mindset you need to develop if you want to build real wealth. Instead of spending money on things that lose value, put it into assets that grow over time: stocks, real estate, businesses. The key is patience. The longer you stay invested, the more your money works for you. Another key aspect of long-term thinking is delayed gratification. This means resisting the temptation to spend money on things that give you short-term pleasure, but don't contribute to your financial future. Think about it. Would you rather have a new smartphone today or a financial freedom in the future? Billionaires understand that making sacrifices now can lead to much greater rewards later. Take Jeff Bezos, for instance. When he started Amazon, he didn't take big salaries or buy fancy things. Instead, he reinvested every dollar back into the company, allowing it to grow into the giant it is today. The same principle applies to your personal finances. The more you can delay unnecessary expenses and put your money to work, the more you'll benefit in the long run. Another important part of thinking long-term is understanding the power of compounding. Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Why? Because when you invest money and let it grow over time, the returns start generating returns of their own. This snowball effect is how small investments can turn into massive wealth over decades. For example, if you invest just $500 per month in a stock market fund that earns an average of 8% per year, in 30 years, you'll have over $750,000. That's the power of compounding. It's not about how much you start with, it's about how long you let your money grow. So, the lesson here is simple. Think long-term, delay gratification, and let compounding work in your favor. Your future self will thank you. 2. Never rely on just one source of income. The second lesson: billionaires never depend on just one source of income. Think about it, most people rely on a single paycheck. But what happens if they lose their job? They're in trouble. Billionaires, on the other hand, build multiple streams of income. Jeff Bezos started with Amazon, but he didn't stop there. He expanded into AWS, Kindle, and even bought the Washington Post. Elon Musk, he's running Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and more. Even if you're not a billionaire, you can start by diversifying your income. Start a side hustle, invest in dividend stocks, or create digital products. The goal is to have money coming in from different directions so that you're not completely dependent on one source. Another reason multiple income streams are important is financial security. If one income stream slows down or disappears, others can keep you afloat. Many successful entrepreneurs experienced failures before they found success. But because they had multiple ventures, they didn't lose everything when one business didn't work out. Take Oprah Winfrey as an example. She didn't just stick to television, she expanded into publishing, film, and even her own television network. Each of these ventures contributes to her overall wealth, ensuring that she isn't reliant on just one source of income. So, how can you start? Begin by identifying skills or hobbies that can generate income. You could freelance, start an online business, invest in rental properties, or even monetize a YouTube channel. The key is to start small and build over time. One of the best ways to create multiple streams of income is through passive income. This means earning money with minimal ongoing effort. Examples include earning dividends from stocks, making money from rental properties, or selling digital products like ebooks or courses. At the end of the day, having multiple streams of income is not just for billionaires. It is for anyone who wants financial security and freedom. Start thinking about ways you can add an extra income stream today, and in the future, you'll be glad you did. 3. Pay yourself first. One of the simplest yet most powerful lessons I've learned is paying yourself first. Before you spend a dime on bills, entertainment, or shopping, set aside money for saving and investing. Billionaires make sure their wealth grows before they spend on luxuries. A good rule of thumb: save at least 20% of your income and invest it wisely. If that seems like too much, start small, maybe 5% or 10%, and work your way up. The key is consistency. If you don't prioritize saving and investing, you'll always find an excuse to spend. But if you make it automatic sitting up, direct transfers to your investment account, it becomes effortless. Think of it this way: every dollar you save and invest is a dollar that's working for you. Over time, these investments will grow and provide financial security. Billionaires understand that wealth isn't built by spending, it's built by accumulating and growing assets. Take a look at someone like Elon Musk. Even when he made millions selling PayPal, he didn't go on a spending spree. Instead, he reinvested almost all of his money into Tesla and space. He paid himself first, not by taking a paycheck, but by putting his money to work in businesses that would grow over time. A great way to implement this habit is by using the pay yourself first method with automation. Set up a system where a portion of your income automatically goes into a savings or investment account before you even see it. This removes the temptation to spend and ensures that you're consistently building your wealth. Another important aspect of paying yourself first is having an emergency fund. Billionaires may take big risks in business, but they also make sure they have a financial cushion. An emergency fund of 3 to 6 months worth of expenses ensures that you are not forced to go into debt when unexpected costs arise. At the end of the day, if you don't pay yourself first, no one else will. Prioritize your financial future, and you'll thank yourself later. 4. Use debt wisely. A lot of people think debt is bad, but billionaires see it differently. They use debt to build wealth, not destroy it. The average person takes on debt to buy things that lose value: cars, clothes, gadgets. But billionaires, they use debt to acquire assets. For example, real estate investors use mortgages to buy properties that generate rental income. Business owners take out loans to expand their companies. The key is using debt to make more money, not to finance a lifestyle you can't afford. If you're going to take on debt, ask yourself, will this debt help me make money? If the answer is no, think twice before borrowing. Another way billionaires use debt wisely is by leveraging low-interest loans. Instead of using their own cash, they borrow money at a low interest rate and invest it in opportunities that yield higher returns. This allows them to maximize their capital while keeping their own money liquid for other investments. At the same time, they avoid high-interest consumer debt like credit card debt that drains their wealth instead of building it. The lesson here is simple. If you must take on debt, make sure it's for something that will increase your net worth over time, not something that depreciates in value. Using debt wisely can be a game changer, but only if done correctly. Always have a clear plan for how the borrowed money will generate returns, and never take on more debt than you can handle responsibly. 5. Your network is your net worth. Another powerful lesson I've learned is that billionaires surround themselves with the right people. They don't waste time with negative, unmotivated people who drag them down. Instead, they build relationships with other successful individuals who inspire them to grow. Mark Zuckerberg had men. Warren Buffett has business partners. Even Elon Musk surrounds himself with top engineers and thinkers. The people you spend time with influence your mindset. If you want to be successful, connect with those who challenge you, support your growth, and push you to be better. Build relationships with mentors, join networking groups, and seek out those who share your ambitions. Success is contagious when you surround yourself with high achievers. You start thinking and acting like them. Choose your circle wisely. 6. Build something that scales. One of the biggest secrets of billionaires. They build things that scale. Most people trade time for money. If they don't work, they don't earn. But billionaires build businesses, products, and systems that generate money even while they sleep. Look at Steve Jobs. Apple sells millions of iPhones without him being there. Jeff Bezos doesn't personally pack and ship Amazon orders. They built scalable systems that work without them. If you want to grow your wealth, think about how you can create something that generates passive income: a digital product, an online business, a rental property, or an investment portfolio. The key is leveraged creating something once that keeps making money for you. 7. Constantly learn and adapt. One thing billionaires all have in common: they never stop learning. Warren Buffett reads 4 hours every day. Bill Gates takes think weeks, where he isolates himself just to read and learn. They know that knowledge is power. The world is changing fast. If you're not learning, you're falling behind. Read books on investing, business, and personal development. Take online courses. Learn from those who've already succeeded. Investing in yourself is the best investment you can ever make. The more skills and knowledge you acquire, the more valuable you become. This could mean learning new financial strategies, understanding emerging technologies, or even improving soft skills like communication and leadership. Billionaires also understand the importance of adapting to change. Industries evolve, new opportunities arise, and markets shift. Those who stay ahead are the ones who embrace change and continually upgrade their knowledge. So make it a habit to learn something new every day. Whether it's reading, listening to podcasts, or attending workshops, continuous learning is what keeps you financially and intellectually ahead. Conclusion: the most surprising secret. Now, here is the final and most surprising lesson I've learned from billionaires. Money is not the goal at essay tool. Most people think billionaires are obsessed with money, but in reality, they see money as a way to create freedom, make an impact, and improve lives. They don't just chase money, they chase opportunities to solve problems, create value, and leave a legacy. So ask yourself, what impact do I want to make? What problems can I solve? When you shift your focus from making money to creating value, wealth follows naturally. If you found these lessons valuable, let me know in the comments which one resonated with you the most. And if you're serious about improving your financial future, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more money tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.